Hi everyone, my name's Tamara, and today I'm going to read a piece from this book. This is the second channeled book that I was asked to take down, and it was originally called One and All. And I mean, this was in 1991, and when I put it out, nobody really understood that, and even I didn't at the time. And what I realise now is that this is about the splitting of the ways, the two levels of consciousness that are going to be present on this planet. And those who want to wake up and are prepared to put in the work, they will be the ones traveling on that highway of awareness and awakening and the real truth and equality, freedom, peace, all of those things. And that the all is the rest. And I really didn't understand that when I channeled that. So I actually changed it to the Book of Secrets, and it is available on Amazon, has been for a while. I mean, this was channeled in 1991, and it's at a very reasonable price. I wanted everybody to be able to read it. But there is a particular, what I thought today was, I'm going to open this and see whether it's relevant to read to the public. And it's amazing because it's a piece about our blueprints. And I think there's still so much misunderstanding and confusion about what our blueprints are. And this is an amazing piece. I've always loved this piece about unrolling our carpets, our magic carpets, and that's our blueprint, like you're getting out a scroll and you're unrolling it. But first I want to tell you about these, because these are figures that have emerged from the clay when I've just sat, meditated, put my hands on the clay, and then started working intuitively. And this one is the most important of all because it's Artemis. This is what our journey is all about. Artemis is that Greek god of selfhood, sovereignty, of spiritual warrior. And I always have it around me here on my table. These two are interesting because this is Tutankhamun. And I have always thought that these people who ended up in Egypt with the elongated heads, which I saw myself when I went into the museum in Cairo, and this one is Akhenaten, who I have a real connection with, always have, and had read whole books about him. And those two are here too because they hold the wisdom. So we're going to begin. So just put your attention maybe on the sound of my voice, because that's how we become present and actually receive information. That's the secret to learning, that you are present when the information is given to you. So I've just got to find that. This is where I opened it intuitively. And I was so pleased that it was this part. For some, it will be an immense task to begin to see their own plan or blueprint unraveling. For others, it will be like unrolling a carpet, which has had an easily recognizable pattern woven there. The difference is whether you see your plan unraveling easily or whether you see it as a difficult puzzle. It is to do with how much you trust and allow us to have control. And the us there is the higher beings, the spiritual presences that are so much on a higher level than us. But we also have the higher self that stretches into that area so we can pull on that. If you are still attempting to control the pattern yourself, then you will become confused. It will be as if you are designing one design on the top of another. When we give you the design, it will be easily understood and perfectly aligned. If you attempt to change this or begin to weave another pattern, then it will appear confusing. I mean, that paragraph, I'm going to read on a little bit, but that paragraph is so informative. Let's just have a look at the difference is whether you see your plan unveiling easily or whether you see it as a difficult puzzle. It is to do with how much you trust and allow us to have control. And that's really referring to how much you are prepared now to surrender. And then it will appear to you and you won't see it as difficult. If you surrender the constructs of the 3D, if you surrender to your own higher self that knows all of this anyway. This is the next paragraph. When you unroll your carpet, do this easily and without expectation, and then you will be very pleased. If you unroll a carpet which has a beautiful checkered design in yellow and blue, and you were expecting it to be designed with pink flowers, then you will be disappointed. We cannot give you what you desire in your heads. We can only give you what has already been designed in the makeup of your souls. Each and every one of your carpets is beautiful. Do not try to change them. If we had all of the carpets designed the same, then we could not carry out the enormity of this plan. And what they're saying there is that this plan is the divine plan for us to have our new world. For some, their carpets are very pretty. Others have carpets which are purely serviceable. Do not attempt to ask someone to share their carpet with you. You will all need to be flying on your own magic carpet when the time is right. And this is the whole thing about people being in codependent relationships, which just have to go. I mean, there are amazing soul contracts where two people come together and they have their own missions completely, but they still have this amazing union together. There are also unions and contracts that mean they have a shared mission. But never is it going to be that one person catches a ride on somebody else's carpet. It just doesn't make sense. Think about this. Maybe play this video if you're really interested in activating your own blueprint. This will give you clues if you play this over again. Really putting your attention on the sound of what's being said. That's the best thing, so that you don't start trying to stand under or understand, but that you resonate with the words, and then the magic happens in your higher mind and you connect. Just one more little paragraph here, I think. Imagine that you are going to begin an amazing adventure where you are allowed to fly on a magic carpet. This carpet has your initials woven into the design. And when you begin to see that everyone else has a carpet too, you will be pleased to be a part of the most wonderful magic carpet display. Each carpet will carry out its own journey. Each carpet will carry its own occupant. You can wave to each other, but you cannot be carried on another's carpet. And that paragraph also gets us beyond the envy that some people have about other people's path in life and jealousy and all of those negative feelings. Next little line here. There will be some designs which are similar, but never exactly the same. You will see groupings of carpets which hold similar patterns, which will fly closer together. And that's when we're going to get soul families coming together, all doing the same sort of mission. Like maybe that's environmental, maybe that's economic, and where you're not all on exactly the same mission, but you're sharing ideas and you're swapping information and you are melding together to get the whole equation. Many of these groupings will be seen, but there will always be space in between. Do not try to attach your carpet to someone else's. When the time is right, these groupings will merge into one big beautiful carpet which will carry all the colours of the rainbow. I mean, I've always really, since 1991, I've reread that part many, many times because I love it and I know that there's total truth in it. And this is where we're going. And that we have to surrender from the constructs and the ideas and the brainwashing we've had within this matrix creation. And we are now creating our own new earth. This is what I got when I keyed into getting a vision of that. I don't know whether I can get the camera to show you this, but this is our golden earth and golden world evolving with all the crystal formation around it, because there is a crystal grid in the earth. And I was trying to capture what I felt at the time. That was a few years ago now. We're just going to close with, why not begin to look at what your real dreams and resonance is with this new period coming up. We've just gone through that new moon. We're going to come up to a full moon, which is also going to be very important. But right now, this is where we need to stabilize ourselves on our true path, on our higher path, on who we really are. If you want to help the channel, because I have so much information to put out here with all the channelings that I've done over a long, long period of time, and it's only now that it's really needed in a big way. Please subscribe, because that will really help this message to be able to be seen by other people like you. And please like the video. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day, and just play it again so that now you know what it's about. If you play it again, you are actually agreeing to sit and hear the information and let it resonate within the whole of you. Thank you. Bye for now.